Hi, I'm Rob and I love movies. Last night I saw The Drop, starring Tom Hardy, Noomi Rapace, and the final performance by James Gandolfini. In the film, Gandolfini and Tom Hardy's characters run a bar in New York, and that bar is used by the friendly local Chechen mob in order to launder money, essentially. And the film really has two main plots. On the one hand, the bar gets robbed, and Hardy and Gandolfini's characters have to deal with what happens when the mob's money gets stolen from your bar. And on the other hand, there's the subplot involving, well, it's more than a subplot, but there's the plot involving Noomi Rapace's character, whom Tom Hardy's character meets when he discovers a puppy, an abused and abandoned puppy, digging through her trash. And so together they bring it back to health and try to take care of this puppy. So, right off the bat, one of the main problems I had with this film is that the plot, it tried to have too many things going on. You've got the mob, you've got the stolen money, you've got the dog, and I didn't think that the film really meshed all of that together well enough. But what made this a good film, and what allows all this really kind of messy plot to be tied together, are the three main characters. Obviously, they're all really well performed by the three actors, but they're also very, very well written. These three characters are complex, troubled people. They really feel authentic, like someone you could meet walking down the street in New York. And part of what I loved so much about the characters is that the film takes its time introducing you to them. You don't, in the first 5 minutes, you don't learn everything there is to know about Tom Hardy's character. You learn, as the film progresses, you get to know him, and the other two, much, much better, and you learn things about them that, you weren't expecting to. And I really liked that. Along with the fact that it did it very naturally. You never really felt, oh, okay, this is the exposition scene where we get all of this character's backstory from the day they were born. The film never does that. It introduces bits and pieces of their relevant backstory at times that really felt natural. And I really liked that, because that's something that most films don't want to do. They don't want to take the time to slowly let you get to know these characters and start to care about them. Of course, the downside of doing it that way, I guess, is that the first half of the film is a little slow. But the second half more than makes up for that in the suspense that it's able to build once we know the characters' motivations and once we know what all's going on, and then seeing what they're willing to do. It was definitely very intriguing, and I really enjoyed it. It was a good film. Gandolfini's performance was, of course, incredible. He really pulled off the dark, gritty, complicated New Yorker. That's something that he was able to do very well, of course, and I'd say is one of his finest roles, which is a good thing to go out on a very good note. Overall, I'd say it is a very good film. It is dark, of course. It's a crime, drama, slight mobster, not really though, film. So it's not a film to take your kids to, which is something that there was a family with 3 young kids in the showing that I went to. Maybe they meant to see that dolphin movie. I don't know. But it was very enjoyable. I liked it. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. If you've seen it, please let me know what you thought about it. And tell me how you think this rates amongst the rest of Gandolfini's performances. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that as well. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.